just going to do a mic check, guys. Let me go first. You two speak, please.
Hello, hello, hello.
Am I here?
Yeah, we're all good. So thanks, guys, for tuning in yet again. We've got 12 races in our second Division 3 race that's taking place now. We're back in Suzuka for an 18-minute quali and a 25% race. Now, before I introduce the two commentators that are with us today, I just want to go over the clues again. For the Easter egg on the onlineformularacing.co.uk website, Vilsec was the first one to get it, so congrats, Vilsec, but I assume others will follow shortly. Now, the first clue is luck comes in threes. Luck comes in threes. The second clue was misclick sorry. Misclick sorry. There will be one more at the end of the stream. And without further ado, we've got Vilsec and AJ with us here today. How you doing, guys?
Doing very well, mate.
Very good, very good.
You can tell me it whenever you want.
Yeah, I'm doing very fine, thank you. Very well, very well. We've got Jan, VR, Rubs, and Castle in the stream. Thanks, guys, for joining. We've got a lot more views, a lot more likes in these past few races, which is very nice to see. Just a quick overview of the previous race, or the main highlight. One of our newest drivers who comes in to Formula 1, GTS and Dirt, Racer Tay, just picked up the Triple Crown in a single week. In 1 week, he's won a dirt race, a dirt rally. He's won the GTS race, which was a few hours ago, and he just won the Division 3 first race here at Suzuka. So congratulations, Racer. You should be very proud. Now, how are you guys feeling about this race? Lots of drama again?
Probably. I mean, lots of new guys, new to league racing. You know, it's bound to happen. Everyone's just still getting used to the game and to the racing with others. So.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm not meant to mention any other leagues, but I have seen a few of these guys in other ones, let's just say that. And yeah, a few of them are quick. I know that Can is always quick around every car.
Without naming, are these guys from the league that's very late for us? Yes. Yeah. Interesting. Pingu doing some good work there. Well done. Yeah, so the only drivers that I know from previous races here are J-Boy, so he's been here with us the previous race. I think Alex Cade has been here as well, and D-Day. All pretty quick drivers, actually. So expect one of those to get on the top of the podium here for quali, at least. We've got most guys out on the track right now as well. The first one to come across the line is going to be the McLaren. So, AJ, why don't you jump to J-Boy, if you don't mind, and give us a commentary.
Sure, J-Boy, I do love the name. We are going down the front straight now. DRS is open. Going to turn one, you want to be carrying so much speed. You want to be braking as you hit the apex of the corner. Going around it nice and speedy. You want to try and hit the outside curb. And going through here, it's all about hitting the apexes and not drifting out wide, understeering. Haven't really done many laps, but I'm sure it will be very fun for these drivers. But going around this bit, it's always fun to do. Going on a flat out left hander now through the two Degners, where you're going to be braking just before, almost flat out through there, and Degner 2 a little bit more difficult. Coming up to the hairpin, you want to be braking as you go around the corner, as he does perfectly. Going around the hairpin, very difficult to get traction coming out of the corner, and going through a flat out right hander, going almost going through Spoon now, which I don't know why it's called Spoon, but it is. Shifting down into fourth gear, going up to fifth gear, the traction on the exit, and going through the back straight now. Next corner coming up is 130R. You want to be doing that easy flat, and he will do it. He sets obviously a purple sector 2 time, and coming through at the final chicane now, you want to be taking it in third gear, taking lots of curb on both corners, and coming up to the line now, you want to try and straight line the death bump, and he sets a 1:31.3, which isn't that bad of a lap time.
Not bad at all. AJ, so some guys in the stream are saying you're a little quiet, so why don't you just try turning up your mic a little bit in the party settings. Next guy to cross the line is going to be Ali Cade. Let's see what he can do. Is he going to take that top spot? He is. He's gone with a 1:32. Now, that's a fairly midfield D2 time right there. Pretty solid. J-Boy's put in a 1:31. Bondivine 1:31 as well. And then Avi, the new guy. Oh, was there? Yeah, oh, yeah. Looks like one of the McLaren. Oh, no.
Enrique and Cam, I think.
Oh, no.
It was just a little bit of trouble. It's just sort of the yellow flag down there. I think they might have just got away with it, but Cam does have a right end plate damage, and that will affect his downforce quite a lot. So we'll have to pit so he can get 2 laps in, which he should easily be able to do if he comes into the pit lane now. And that Roland is woefully coming around the final corner, and he's coming up to start his flying lap now. Vilsec, do you want to take over?
I just want to quickly bring your attention to Cam really quickly though. He actually set a purple middle sector. He's about to cross the... Oh, he's coming to the pits. He's abandoned it. Why did he do that? He was quick.
I think no, it was a glitch.
Oh, was it a glitch? All right. Fair enough.
That Roland is going. He's taking a very interesting line through the S. He's going wide in a couple places. Taking a lot of curves there, a little bit.
I'm surprised he didn't spin. Oh, he's hit the ball! What's going on? It's like his wheels taking control of him. That's unlucky. That's very unlucky. So it's still Ali Cade at a 1:30.2, 6/10 ahead of Avi. It's kind of hard to pronounce some of these names with a 1:38. Now, AJ, talking about the league that shall not be named, is this similar times that they'll be doing there? Are they super fast there, medium, mid pace? What are we looking at?
He's close to top, Cam. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Is he going to take pole?
I don't want to say anything.
Give us some spoilers, man. You got to give us clues like for the Easter egg.
No, all I've got to say is that Roland would be very good on Dirt Rally.
Okay, that's all we need to hear. Right, so coming up to the line now, we've got a Williams, Dat Roland, who is... I've not actually got any of the telemetry, let's turn it on. He crosses the line, he's invalidated his lap though, and he's going for another one, but he's only got 20% of his ERS left, so he's not going to be able to set a... Yeah, not at all. That's enough to get through the S's if he's keeping it in hot lap. Oh, and he's got Enrique in front of him. He's going to have to abandon this lap now.
Yeah, his previous lap time that was invalidated was like a 1:32, so I don't think it would be as too competitive, so that would have put him around 6th place. So I reckon if he just recharges and goes for another lap, go and put in on some new sets of mediums, he should be alright.
Yeah, and
he's staying in hot lap, so I think he might be an automatic ERS, so he's not going to be able to recharge. He's just going to have to go in and come out again.
Doing some off-roading too. I think, yeah, I think Alex might be on another flying lap. He's keeping it in
Alex
ERS mode 5.
Who are you looking at right now, sorry?
Alex 10 Henry.
Oh, Alex 10, I missed him completely, right. He's just coming up to turn 7 now then. He's hardly got any ERS as well. Yeah. Is this a glitch or?
No, it has to be automatic ERS.
So with automatic, does it keep it in hot lap for your warm-up lap as well?
It keeps it in hot lap the whole time you're on track.
Oh, damn. That's not good then. That's going to really affect how much speed they're going to get in the final, well, first and final sector, because they're going to be using it all up actually before they even start their lap. What a silly algorithm. So I wanted to look at Dat Roland. He's moved up to he's done 1:36.2, and if you look again, he's got 1% of his ERS. He's 0% now because he's coming into turn 1 and 2. I didn't know auto ERS was this bad. It shouldn't know at least that if you're on an outlap to turn it off. I mean, wow. Okay, so we've got a Mercedes pulling over. We've got a McLaren coming in fast. It's Enrique cutting the corner through the S's at 4, coming through 5 now. He's on a hot lap. I think he's doing his own ERS management because he's still got 84% of his ERS, so one of them is doing it right at least. Really slow through turn 7 actually. He's chosen a very interesting line there. He's touched the grass and he's spun and he's overcorrected it and he's going to hit the rear straight into the wall. And thankfully, it was the rear of his car that hit the wall and not the front, because he might have just DNF'd there, actually. And now he's going to come back onto track. So, AJ, where do you think the most tricky part of the track is?
Oh, I think it might even just be coming out of the final chicane, that death bump.
Death bump.
And out every time.
And you always say that that's not actually there in the real track, is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Is it something that they have corrected that was there before, or has it just never been there?
It's never been there ever. But
oh, okay.
They just put it in there. they have fixed it for F1 2020.
Great.
I can confirm that.
Yeah, it is the worst part of this track. It's where you can just lose it all without even realizing what happened.
I think it's cam cap. Yeah, cam's off.
Right.
Barrier again.
Oh, I thought you meant he's off for a hot lap. Never mind. He's come off at turn 9. We've got a Ferrari and a Williams tangling, I think. Is it D-Day?
I think that was just D-Day letting him by.
Right. Okay.
There's also another Mercedes off as well.
Divine is throwing a hot lap.
Yeah, Avi, he likes keeping that gravel trap coming out of the S's, and he's just returned to the track safely. So that's good for him.
J-Boy started his lap now as well, so let's ride on board with him and see if he can improve from his 130.9. He has got 80% of his ERS, so he's doing something right as well. He's gone pretty wide into turn 1. He's not able to turn his car around enough, but he does straighten up in time. Into turn 3, he drops it down to 5th. I've seen a lot of his drivers go into 4th already, but he's keeping it in 5th the whole time. He's hugging these inside curves as well, so he's not doing too bad through here. He's having to lift through turn 7 though. That's going to affect your speed making your way up that hill. It's a big elevation change there. Coming into turn 8, slight tap on the brakes, slight lift as well, and he brakes without locking up into turn 9, which is a really tricky part of the track here. So here he comes round the kink at turn 10, brakes just as the barrier on the left goes away. Turns in, he's really hesitant on the throttle. It doesn't look like he's using traction control either, because a lot of people will just, slam on the throttle there and hope traction control will save them. But I think he's not using any assist. We'll have to ask him afterwards. So here he comes into 13. Very nice line through there. Lifts into 4. Powers through. Early upshift into 5th, actually, to help him with that rotation. And he's still in the hot lap. So, AJ, why do you want to switch to overtake when you go up here?
You do, and I also want to pay your attention to Ali Cade, who through the first sector was up by 5 tenths, and he's on pole at the moment, so he's on board.
Oh, that's the second time Enrique has blocked the hot lap.
Oh my goodness, J-Boy, he was on for a good lap there, purple in the middle, and he's had to lift through the chicane.
Yeah, but Ali Cade is up by 9 tenths of a second now. He's going to come around the final chicane. He might get a 128 if he really mucked up the final sector.
A 128?
Maybe, I don't know. And
here we go.
He's come to the line now, and not quite.
Ooh, close though. A 129.2.
Previous pole time in the first D3 race.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Another D1 time. Really need to know what assist these guys are using. We've got a Red Bull, I think, who's just started. Is that Ivan? He's just started his hot lap, and he's got a hell of a lot of ERS as well. So maybe Codemasters just fixed the glitch whilst they were watching our stream, because we're so popular. Who knows?
If you guys do subscribe to my channel, I'm trying to fight against
AJ, what are you doing?
Sorry,
oh
I'm sorry.
Right, we're riding on board with Ivan right now, coming through turn 8. You want to say something, Vilsec?
No.
No, okay. Coming through the kink at turn 10 now. I didn't manage to catch his sector 1 time, unfortunately. But he hasn't even set a actual hot lap yet, so we're not going to be able to see if he's up or down on his time. Ali Cade has moved out of the way to allow him to get through turn 12 with all the downforce he needs. He's coming up to Spoon right now. I think it's called Spoon because it looks like a spoon. I don't know. It's got a little bit wide there through 13. He's having to correct, and he's managed to get his car straightened enough to power through turn 14. It's a little bit glitchy on my screen actually, so I jumped to the spectator cam instead. Now let's see what his sector 2 time is as he crosses the line now. So he set a 113.8. So I think he's on for a 131 right now. Breaks into the final chicane, doesn't take as much curb as AJ wants them to, but here they come round turn 18. He's sticking to the left to avoid as much of that bump as he can, and he crosses the line with a 130.8. He's moved up into 3rd place there. Pretty solid time.
Why did you bully my curve taking?
No, I'm not bullying it. I'm saying champion of the world AJ knows the line to take, but no one seems to be following his advice right now. You need to train these guys up, AJ. We got someone off in turn 5. Who's that? Cam, the dirt rally driver, going off-road again.
That wasn't Cam.
Oh, was it not Cam? Who was it? Sorry.
That was that Roland.
That Roland, I beg your pardon. Okay. Oh, he's off the track as well. Never mind. He's off-road in turn 4. Wow. So, not taking anything away from these drivers, but it seems the guys that were in the first race seem to be both quicker and a little bit more consistent. Oh, as that Roland goes wide at 7 and spins again. He is not having a good time right now.
There's a McLaren off at Spoon as well. I think it's Enrique.
Yes.
Oh no, his
He's
tyres...
coming in anyway. His cone's coming in because he has low fuel. So, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Into the pit lane. He won't. I don't think we'll have enough time to set another lap since we only have 2 minutes left in this session. This has been an exhilarating qualifying session.
J-Boy moves up into 3rd as well, 130.6. Proctor is on an outlap, currently on a 130.5. He's letting the Williams pass him now at the hairpin. He will have time to set a hot lap again. He was on a 130.5. He's got a 2nd and a 3rd to make up if he wants to try and get that pole away from Ali. Do you think he can do it?
Yeah,
I think he can do it. Well, he's actually... For me, it says he's on 1 lap old soft, so this might be a 2nd. But no, because it also says outlap, so I don't know.
No, he's on 0 lap on my screen anyway. So these are fresh softs for him, and he's on an outlap.
It says 1 lap for me too.
Weird. Oh well.
Yeah, you're right. It's because I was on best not fitted. Yeah, he's on 1 lap hold softs right now. I think he might have had to go around again because he was slow in one part of the track a few minutes ago. So maybe that's why. But we're riding on board with him now. Let's see how he gets on. So if one of you can keep an eye on his sector 1 time. We got yellow in sector 3. I think that's just someone slowing down. And here comes Proctor into the first corner. And very nice line through there.
Goes up to E9.
Oh, 133.5.
Mercedes going slowly. I think Avi getting ready for his final lap of the session, but I'll let you go back on board with your hot lap.
He's just coming through 7 now. He's touched the curb and he hasn't spun it. I don't know how he's done that. That's some serious witchcraft and wizardry there. Here he comes into turn 8, cuts the corner and invalidates. He's invalidated his lap and locked up for good measure.
Oh, that's bad. I think Count Chacula and Dat Roland hit each other, and that's a 5-place penalty for Count Chacula.
Oh, so he's going to be last. He's going to be dead last.
Yeah, Dat Roland was already in the gravel trap, and Count Chacula just came drifting in to him. That's really unfortunate for him.
Avi 84 GT on the hot lap as well. Avi 84 GT. Avi. Going through the Stegmas. No! Some traffic ahead. I'm not sure how much he's up on his lap at the moment, but
I will check.
We've got a Williams parked on the outside of the track there at the hairpin as well. That's causing that yellow flag.
Has blocked 2 hot laps before,
this is not
and it
good.
looks like he... Wow.
This is an interesting quali so far.
Oh, gets a little bit loose through Spoon. It's a fairly decent exit though. I still think this should be a DRS zone. I don't know why it isn't. It would be so much fun than this back straight overtaking. Nah, through 130.
So
imagine that.
Crazy.
No, imagine.
Avi's just coming through 18 now. He manages to get over the bump, a little bit of a correction, but he crosses the line in 4th. He's moved up with a 130.7. He's gone into 4th place. Now Proctor is also still on a hot lap. He managed to cross the line again. He will be. Will be his final lap. Sorry, I didn't manage to catch his sector 1 time, but he is absolutely flying right now.
He's up by 2/10, I believe, and Ali Cade is also up just a little bit on his time.
Is he going to be able to break 1 at 29? If he can, we need to get him into a higher division ASAP. Proctor is just coming through his spoon now. He's so quick through there. He's locked up slightly, suffering from a little bit of understeer, but he's managed to get round 14 now. He's still got his ERS set to hot lap. No one's doing any like proper ERS management here with overtaking hot lap switching, but he's up on his time. He's up by 600, so not enough to get Ali Cade yet. I wasn't sure what his Sector 1 time is, though. Let's see what his Sector 3 time is. He slides through and invalidates. He's invalidated his lap. Now, I'm going to switch to Ali Cade instead to see what his... He's up 1/10 in the middle sector. 1.5 tenths in the middle. He could break the 129 here. Let's see. A nice amount of curb there, AJ, for you. Is 16 and 17. Through 18 he goes. He doesn't suffer at all from the bump, but he crosses the line. He's done it! A 128 behind! Ali Cade, where did that come from? Wow.
That's D1 pace.
No, Michaels.
Wow.
That is D1 pace. You are right, Vilsec.
Cam never set a time, unfortunately.
Oh, do you know what? If you watch Ali Cade's throttle on the right, you can see it's kind of jumping up and down. I think he's using traction. Can you see it like hovering?
That might be his AI driving, actually.
Yeah, he's AI.
Oh, of course, this is AI driving. I'm so stupid. Sorry, guys. Just trying to create some Spinorama drama when there is none.
Oh man.
But Cade, bravo, 128. There was only, was it just 2 drivers who got into the 128s yesterday in D1?
No, it was more than that. I think it was like 4.
Oh, was it 4? Okay.
Yeah.
But still, I think top 5 at least.
127s.
Bravo, what a time. So, only 1 penalty from Count Shakula. He's got a 5-place grid penalty that's going to push him right to the back of the grid. Majority, so all the way from 2nd all the way down to 5th are 130, separated by 3 tenths. And a bit further down, it's 131 all the way down to a 136, and Cam unfortunately not setting a time. But Pole goes with a 128.9, 3,000th below a 129, goes to Ali Cade 12. Congratulations there.
2 tenths faster than the pole time in the first D3 race. Or actually, it might be 3 tenths faster. I can't remember.
Wow.
Was it a 29.1 or a 29.2?
Oh, I can't remember now.
Not sure. 2 or 3 tenths faster, nonetheless.
So, as we
you guys have any predictions?
Ali Cade's going to win by 30 seconds. There you go. you heard it here first. Serious pace. I reckon there's going to be.
I can disagree with you.
I reckon there's going to be a lot of incidents, because even in quali there was more incidents in this quali than there was in the previous race. So
Good
yeah,
point, actually.
it's
But
going to
there's
be
less
crazy.
drivers this time, so.
Well, I mean, yeah, but how did less drivers manage to get into so much contact in quali? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Now, they have readied up early, but we don't actually have an admin to be the first to ready up, so I suppose they'll probably get away with that. It's no problem if no one was caught out. But we are starting now with the formation laps. So, yeah, I think Ali Cade's going to run away with it. Proctor is going to... I think it's going to be pretty much as it is now for the top 3. Ali Cade, Proctor, J-Boy. Maybe we'll see D-Day moving up a bit. I'm just going to quickly check his season record so far and see how he's got on in D3. Let's have a look. So D-Day, he's currently in 6th in the championship. He's raced in every race so far as well. His best finish position was 12 points, so that was 4th place. That was in Monza, I believe. So well done there. And otherwise he's finished in 6th and 7th and 5th place too, so he's had a pretty good season, taking up 6th place so far with 38 points. He usually drives in the Ferrari, but not today. Oh, he is in the Ferrari today, so yeah, D-Day's back in the Ferrari.
I'm pretty sure
yeah.
it's a Ferrari. Last time I checked, that was a Ferrari.
Yeah, I can only see the red and my screen's all weird, so I thought it was the Alpha, but yeah, he's in a Ferrari. No one else in this session actually is above him, so J-Boy, let's just see where J-Boy is. J-Boy's down in 26th place, although he finished 3rd in the last race in Russia, J-Boy did. So expect to see something great from him again, hopefully, because I think this is, I suppose this is an easier track than Russia, I would say. What would you say the same, or?
Sorry, what?
It's less technical, I would say.
How would you compare Suzuka to Russia?
I don't know if it's less technical. I think it's just as technical, if not more, honestly. Especially like the 2nd sector. I don't know, there's just all kinds of weird, you know, braking zones where you have to lift and where you have to. I would say it's a little bit more technical than Suzuka. in my opinion.
I would say that the one to watch is Cam coming through the pack. I would say maybe aiming for a top 5 if you can.
Let's hope so. That would be great. Just as we're lining up, I just want to quickly say Lika is going to be holding training sessions next week as special events for D3 drivers and D2 drivers who want to improve on their driving style. So look out in the special events channel for that, either next week or the week after. Meanwhile, we are just lining up to the grid now. The last guy is just pulling up to his spot. That's Count Shakula with his 5-place grid penalty there. He's going to be starting on the right side of the grid. Maybe he'll get... Oh no, he's off the racing line there actually. So lights are coming on now. We have the 5 lights and we are away. So it's glitched a bit on my screen. No one's pulling away yet. Are they ever going to be able to move away? There they go. So Ali Cade got a pretty decent start there. He's already got ahead by at least 2 car lengths now from Proctor actually. He's got the inside line going into turn 1. He's tucked it into turn 2. He always braked a little bit too late there. He's gone wide, but he is okay. J-Boy's still chasing second place Proctor quite close, just 2 tenths behind at the moment. And we've got D-Day dropping down a few places. Does anyone see what happened there? There's a bit of contact between the McLaren. Oh, and the Red Bull. Oh no, Red Bull is off.
And Cam gets tagged by Enrique.
Oh no.
No. They were doing so well. They kept turn 1 so clean.
Cam's got... Oh, Enrique's got a penalty. Cam, there's no safety car there. I would have thought that would have at least been a virtual safety car, but they are now so far behind. These guys are coming up to the hairpin already, and their tyres. Let me just check the telemetry on their tyres to see. We've got... Enrique's okay. His lefts are below a 100. Elvin's are okay. They're all around 90. Oh, they've all probably cooled down now. A lot of these guys are on mediums, I'm seeing as well. Let's see how many of them... Oh, it's just one. It's just Cam. I think I've got a glitch on my screen again. But yeah, very messy incident in the S's there. Did you see who was at fault as we're seeing Enrique spin at the hairpin?
Yeah, it was Enrique.
Oh, unlucky.
I think the Red Bull just got pushed off onto the grass, and unlucky for him, but he didn't really get involved in Cam and Enrique's accident. But I think there was no virtual safety car because they cleared it up very quickly, and they could just get away.
Yeah,
fair enough.
On Divine.
Yeah. I've just seen that, and I'm watching Abby now go around the outside into turn 1 on J-Boy.
J-Boy on Abby.
Yeah, J-Boy broke a little bit later, and he's managed to retain his position there. He's not giving it up just yet. J-Boy in third. Oh, and Abby goes straight into the wall. Oh, no. What happened then? He needs to wait. He needs to wait. There we go. Go.
Got on the power just a little bit too early there.
Oh, man. So unfortunate. And his rears are now 120 degrees. He needs to cool those down and pit now for medium tyres. Definitely. Wow. Yeah. And the 2 big incidents in 2 laps.
The bottom 3 who are very far behind after their open exchanges have pitted, and hopefully they can get away and maybe try and catch the lower midfield. And yeah, hopefully they could get back in the mix, or maybe a safety car to spice things up.
Yeah, that would do. Now Proctor is just half a second behind Ali Cade. I really did expect Ali Cade to just jump away. Looking at their ERS management and stuff, they're both just stuck in high right now. Ali Cade has a little bit more ERS to deploy than
like
Proctor
much more
does.
than half a second. I think our timing sheets maybe lagging.
Yeah, because I've only got 1 time on my timing sheet right now, and it's
same.
just showing 7/10, so it must be something wrong. Yeah, he's about a second and a half ahead, maybe even 2. Yeah, he's really far ahead with a 1:32.8 on those softs.
Back now.
Oh yeah, here it comes. 1.4 seconds. Yeah, 1.5.
Wow, everyone is really spread out.
Really spread out. Look at the track map. It's there's like the same gap between all of these guys from 1 down to 5. Wow. Oh, even though 1 down to 7 possibly. Wow. So it's spread out a bit, and then we've got these 4 guys at the back so far apart. There's actually 3 guys right now in different sectors. One in sector 1. He's pitted.
Yeah,
he always changes wing. Yeah, he's put on the mediums, and he's gone on with a new front wing as well in that Mercedes W10.
Oh, Alex is now within the DRS range of D-Day. Obviously,
I'm going to jump down to Alex.
The main straight, and he's just dropped out of it again. But hopefully, he can get back up and see a good fight that through 130R. That'll be good to see. Maybe an overtake
Who's that
down the
going
outside.
slowly? Is that Bondivine? Bondivine's going. He was going really slowly at the entry into turn 12 there. I'm not sure if he just lifted to let him pass, but he's not a back marker. He's gone deep into Spoon.
What's the tyre temps looking like?
Who am I looking at?
Bondivine.
80s on the left, rear right 90, front right 95.
Ooh, I think he might have a little bit too cool of fronts, so maybe causing a bit of understeer.
So, and Ali Cage is setting consistent fast laps here. That's 4 in a row. He's pulled away from J-Boy 4 seconds too as Proctor comes into the pits now for those medium tyres. He hasn't changed his wing. His wing was okay, and he's pulled out of his pit box now. Just going to show you guys who has pitted so far. We've got Proctor, and the bottom 4 have pitted, so they don't have to pit again. Still got a bit of a glitch with my timing screens right now. But yeah, everyone is still.
Ali Cage left.
Ali Cage left, and he's in the lead.
He's gonna hold back so far.
Yeah, J-Boy's gonna take. Dat Roland's in third. Well done for him.
Ali Cage does have 4 invites, I think, to be able to get this back. He's currently only 1.1 seconds ahead.
He's gonna be in DRS range, so he might get his overtake done.
Let's have a look.
He's gonna go around the outside.
He has got DRS.
He's only got 5% ERS.
Ooh, and J-Boy, yeah, J-Boy's got him. J-Boy's got first place now. Let's hope Ali Cage can get back quickly, because he should be able to catch him up if he joins back this lap. Abby's ERS down at 5% as he's going through the first sector. Needs to have better ERS management here, but he is right on the back of Cam, who's got the final point in 10th place currently. You can tell how much Abby wants this point right now.
Fond of him. He's got passed on Count Dracula, but they're going side by side through 130R, and Bondivin has not given up, and Alex
really slidey through there, but saved it.
Ali Cage still hasn't rejoined. Where is he?
We need him. Alex pits as well.
DJ's gonna catch him like crazy to the S's here.
I think Jan may have found the Easter egg as well. He's just said, "Oh my god," in the chat. I'm not sure if he's talking about the race. I think he's found it. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, back to the race. We're on lap 5, and look how I'm not sure again if my screen's bugged, but we're looking at like 2 or 3 seconds between each of these drivers right now. Is that right?
Every single person is. I think the smallest gap right now is 2.2 seconds.
Right. So
It's a lead.
Ali Cage still has the fastest lap, and his AI is still driving his car, unfortunately. If he doesn't come back now, J-Boy's going to run away with this, and J-Boy's going to get his first win in OFR as well.
There's a McLaren off Enrique at Spoon.
And
He's
now,
right in the middle of the track in front of J-Boy. Oh no. Oh no, he got it.
he's managed to pull off the track. But the thing is, D-Day is now coming up to the back of Ali Cage, and D-Day is going to take that final podium spot now as well.
Oh,
So
no.
unfortunate for Ali Cage.
He might still come back and win.
Almost touches
There is hope for
rear
him.
of Ali Cage there.
But some good news is that the Red Bull that got crashed off at turn 1 has got ahead of someone, so at least he'll be somewhere in this Grand Prix rather than being 20 seconds behind everyone else. So yeah,
That
not all
Roland's
bad
picked up
for
his
him.
second 5-second time penalty. That's 10 seconds now.
And he pits
Wow.
as well. There's pit.
And is that his
Medium
first?
tyres, and he's been stopped. He's stopped.
He's
So-
serving his
Oh, he's
penalties,
serving his time
isn't
penalty.
he? Yeah. So many strange incidents in this race so far.
Bondivin.
Alligator is still yet to join back. Proctor's going to be catching him soon.
Yeah, Ali Cade's got 16 seconds to make back up in 6 laps if he does join back eventually. I did send him in multiple invites though, so he could rejoin unless his internet's just completely cut out. Let's hope he can rejoin, but he's still got a podium currently. He's still in 3rd place, with Proctor trailing 1.5 seconds behind as they go through turn 9 right now. But Proctor's right on the rear of Ali Cade, and he's about to make quick work of him as they go through the kink at 10. He's lifted to avoid the AI, and he's still behind him actually as they're going through the hairpin at 11. He's being very cautious here. We know how dreadful these AI drivers are when they're set to 0 AI. Larb's actually saying Proctor is going to win this. So he's in a good position because J-Boy hasn't pitted, neither has D-Day.
Cam's off at turn 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep, turn 4. I just had to count real quick.
Sorry.
He's just going... 41's given away the Easter egg.
Oh,
No,
what
he
has he
hasn't.
done? Oh,
Okay.
goodness me.
Don't worry. Don't worry, he didn't.
Did Yan find it?
No, he didn't, unfortunately. VR saying that his mediums are going to fall off, I think, at the end. Proctor, is that Proctor's mediums? Yeah, let's see how many laps he's done on those mediums so far. He's only done 3 laps. No, his mediums will definitely get six laps for sure. I don't think he's spun anywhere. I don't think he's overheated anywhere. They're just around on average 90 degrees before he got to turn 1. So I think they're heated up pretty well. Alicade still has the fastest lap. Yes, he does. Thanks for pointing that out, Lex. Oh, we got another McLaren off. That's not J-Boy. No, it's not J-Boy. It's his teammate Enrique again, off in sector 1. He's gone. I think he's lost his wing because he's suffering from heavy understeer. Is he lost?
Yeah,
he has.
Oh, and a few winglets too.
Winglets, yeah.
Oh no, he's going to be struggling. He's having a really tough race.
Alicade's joined.
Oh, he's rejoined, right! 8th place, he's got too much to do now. We've got a few battles going on as well. We've got Avi catching up to the back of Count Shakila. Avi getting an overtake done just then. Well done, Avi, keeping this race alive. Alicade's down at 8th, and he's got about 30 seconds to make up. He's not going to make it. He's not going to make it.
You'll never know, Robot. Never say never.
He's currently he's 51 seconds from the lead. He's got 6 laps.
Completely possible.
He's still there you go. He's got his car back. He's got his car back.
Yes, we're back.
Oh no!
And now Ivan's gone.
That Roland is off into the barrier.
Where was that? Oh, at turn 12.
And he's gonna. I mean, his teammate's quite far away, but you never know.
Did Alicade just drive through Johnson right there?
That Roland's off again.
Yeah, I think it was because he ghosted because he's not in the lobby right now. I think. But Alicade's up 6th. He's got 50. I'm not sure if his timing is correct because it looks super glitchy. But he has 52 seconds to make up, unless he wants to just get to P3, and then he's only got 20 seconds to do in 5 laps. Oh yes. Good spot there, AJ. There is always hope.
That's 40 seconds. I don't know. I can't count.
Right, J-Boy is now. Oh, it's being weird again. It's saying that he's right behind the leader, but why is it saying Ivan Johnson's in first?
Wait, what?
Something really strange is going on with this leaderboard right now.
Just you.
Right, who's in first place on your screen?
J-Boy.
Yeah, on mine it's saying that it's Johnson.
Johnson, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about this, guys.
No,
for everyone who's watching, this is just classic. Oh, it's changed. Yeah, there we go. This is just classic Codemaster coding. They are the masters of making bad code. And he comes into the pits. J-Boy is now pitting, so let's see where he comes out. He's got a penalty as well. 5-second penalty. Oh no.
I was going to put him P2 no matter what though.
Alicade still has the fastest lap.
He didn't take it either. J-Boy did not take the penalty, so he'll have it at the end of the race rather than take it in the pits and wait 5 seconds. But Elvin, sorry.
J-Boy's jumped Proctor's jumped him. Proctor's jumped him just as J-Boy came out of the pits. Whoever called Proctor in the stream
for 4 laps now.
Lex, the reason that I'm not using interval is because it was glitching a second ago, but I will switch back now and see. So yeah, J-Boy's 8/10 behind Proctor. What were you saying there, Vilsec, sorry?
Proctor's just going to have to defend now for the next 5 laps. Like
what are Proctor's tyres like? As Alicade sets the fastest lap.
So he's not looking too bad. I mean, his tires aren't going to be dead at the end of the race, so it might not be too bad for him. But yeah, he's just going to have to defend from J-Boy on 5-lap pressure tires, and he's with the DRS range right now as well. So.
Yeah,
oh, Alicade's just spun! He spun and he's come off at turn 5! No!
That's half his wing.
Half his left wing gone.
And that Roland's got him back in the lead. So and J-Boy's taking the lead. J-Boy's taking the lead.
He's got him back already. Wow. Good job, J-Boy.
Well, now Proctor's gonna have DRS down the main straight, so he might come back at him.
He's already gaining through 130R. They are going to go. He's not close enough yet, and to be honest, they both got similar ERS situations. So
and with the DRS and the toe down the main straight, we saw it was around 12 miles an hour faster in the previous race. So let's see if he can do it as Enrique crossed the pit lane, white line, and gets another penalty.
Yeah, I think J-Boy has just got enough of a gap. In fact, I don't even think Proctor gained. He gained about a tenth down that front straight.
Yeah, he wasn't in the slipstream.
Wasn't in the slipstream.
He is now only 6/10 or 7/10 behind though, so he's not letting him get away, which is good. Oh, we've got a Mercedes. Is that Avi? It's Avi. He's spun at 9. Exit of 9.
So lots of spins, but no retirements.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
It's a lot nicer than the 4 guys who retired last race. He's spinning again. Avi needs to cool his tyres down. He's got 100 plus on the rear right as he goes through that left-hander. That's probably why he spun there.
Is really slow as well.
He's got his right front wing is off pretty much.
Wow, yeah, he doesn't even have
He's really holding up Alex now, who's hit the rear of him, and he almost spun on the grass. That's almost a crash, but I think Alex might just get through on him now.
We go slightly wide through the... Oh, they've both gone wide! Alex has come off worse.
And now Dat Roland's going to take P6 off him, and he might even get P5 because Rondevin has his front wing damage. So, yeah. There's another yellow flag. I don't know.
Proctor's very close behind down the main straight. He might get to move down here.
Right, going to switch to these guys then. Here he comes with his DRS. And oh, look at that speed difference, 199 versus 187 miles an hour. He gets it done, but he's gone a bit deep there. He's gone too deep. No, Proctor. Oh, he's gonna have to have another go in the next 2 laps as they come up to. Is that? Oh, they've already passed that back marker there. Oh no, what a shame. They are coming up to another back marker soon. The Mercedes of Avi, I believe it is. They will have to pass him, and that.
Cam, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yes. No, Cam's just behind them.
Yeah, they've got a Mercedes in front of them, just gone through turn 9, and they're probably going to catch them before they get to the final lap, so that could play a part in this. Ali Cade's pitted for fresh softs, I believe, so he will be trying to set the faster lap again.
Yeah, I think next time round, because this is his sort of out lap, so yeah, he'll come around. Final chicane to start his flying lap in the race to secure 3 points in this Grand Prix. If Count
that's right.
Doesn't have any penalties.
Now, Roland and Bondovine are really close on track right now. They're just 3/10 behind each other. Oh, I've jinxed him again as he goes through turn 9. He goes deep and hits the gravel and has to correct massively.
We just jinx everyone.
Yeah, but Bondovine has damaged front wing, so it should be easy overtake.
Ah, okay.
Shukula spun at turn 7.
Turn 5. Ali Cade has now got 5 points in this Grand Prix.
Yeah, if he's going to get a faster lap as well. Oh, he's locked up into 9. Oh, he nearly loses it again. He needs to keep his cool here. He needs to keep his cool.
I think he'll be alright anyway because he does have the fastest lap already.
On the back of Bondovine down 130R, or through 130R.
Let's have a look if I can catch that. Yeah, here we go.
Goes really slowly.
Oh, they come into contact slightly. A wheel against the side pod there. Dat Roland is still behind going through 17. He goes slightly wide through 18.
Using all of the curve.
Here we go. I got a really good helicopter view right now. Let's see if he can use his DRS advantage against him. Yes, he can. He's down the inside now. Looking, he's got a few wheels ahead of him now as well. He's going to take that inside line into turn 1, and he's going to keep it as well. Well done. We've got a yellow in sector 2. It's the Mercedes again. It's Abbey.
Yeah, no, blue.
Out the way. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
And just let Pan by for the last point.
Has he got damage? Oh, he's got an end plate missing, yeah?
I think Can. No, Can's fine.
And there goes Ali Cade with a 131, fastest lap on those soft tyres.
Well done gained a couple tenths on J-Boy this lap, but I don't think he's going to be close enough for DRS.
I'm pretty sure that gives Ali Cade a 1.5 second advantage on the fastest lap over everyone else. So at least he's proven a point in this Grand Prix. Even if he did disconnect, which is super unfortunate, he at least can bring home the fastest lap by a really comfortable margin.
Indeed, indeed. So it's 1.4 seconds between the top two drivers right now as they approach their final lap. J-Boy did everything he needed to here to secure this win as soon as Alicade left the race. There was a bit of a battle as J-Boy came out of the pits, but he managed to get that position back early enough to pull away now. 1.6 seconds the gap now is. Now, is there anything else going on further down the field, or shall I stick with these two?
I'll stick with these two.
I think they're the closest gap, yeah.
Okay, so just going to quickly bring up J-Boy's driver card to see how his stats are looking.
Ooh, J-Boy gets really loose.
He does get loose. Oh no! Oh, he's gone round the outside. Oh, keep it clean, keep it clean. He's got him. He's got him. Oh my goodness! J-Boy's only 2 tenths behind though. He could pull it back with the toe here. He could. Let's see if he can do it.
He's put in the ERS and hot lap.
Proctor has no ERS.
Proctor's gonna ride an ERS here.
He is. This is it. He's gone to the inside. This is going to be a photo finish here. Let's hope they can keep it clean. Oh, he lifts slightly. He lifts and brakes and drops it down. No, J-Boy. Oh, no, Proctor's spinning. Oh, is he going to be able to do it? He's got it back. He's got it back. He could do this. He could do this. Oh, he's touched the grass and it's spun. Oh, no. Proctor takes the win. J-Boy's going to take second place. Oh my goodness. What a last lap. He had a penalty as well. He had a penalty. But what a last lap. D-Day is going to take third place.
I think D-Day
again.
Almost on low fuel.
Oh my goodness, the bump caught him out. Wow.
He had a way better exit than Proctor there as well.
He did.
That was going to work, and that was going to happen.
Ivan finished fourth somehow. Good job there, Ivan. Dat Roland is going to take P5. 10 points. With a little dance across the line. Well done. Bondivine's going to be next in P6, picking up 8 points there. Let's see if his penalties will affect him, though, as Alex crosses the line. No, they don't. And Alicade, the guy whose race it was to lose, he crosses the line in 8th with the fastest lap. He just sets it there again with a 1:31.251. And last to cross the line is going to be Count Shakula, picking up 2 points there for his driver card in 9th place. Everyone else has crossed the line. Cam will pick up the final point, so well done Cam, and Abby and Enrique finish in 11th and 12th respectively. So Count Shakla is just coming through the final chicane now. He's taking it nice and easy, and he's going to pick up these 2 points.
Final just for a bit more excitement.
Never.
Up home closely.
Well, that was a really exciting race. I didn't expect it to be that fun.
Very unlucky for Alicade there, but well done to Proctor for clinching the win there at the very end.
Yeah, don't worry, Jan, the final clue is coming after we do the just look at the results. So let's have a look. Thanks to everyone joining the stream again. We've still got around 30 people watching the race, which is great. Everyone's just probably tuning in for the clue. But anyway, we got Proctor finishing in first without penalties. Best time 1:32.7. J-Boy D-Day take up the top 3 in second and third. Then we've got Ivan, Dat Roland, Bondavine, Alex, Alicade, unfortunately in 8th. 9th is Count Shakula, and 10th is Cam taking the final point there. And in the final 2 positions is Avi and Enrique. So, very good job, guys. Very good job. Now, just going to leave the session and give you the final clue now. I'm trying to think of a nice jingle for it. I'll give a little bit more away. If you want to find the clue, head over to D2. That's it, boys. Thanks very much for joining, and yeah, see you all soon.